FX Nation, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And as we continue our weekly series on breaking down the weekly cycle, guys, we have another day of data. And so literally, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. And let's go ahead and start out with pound USD. As we talked about yesterday, pound USD is in a accumulation cycle, basically moving sideways between support and resistance, and essentially you can see what happened. All right, so was there a setup on pound USD? That's the real question. So there was a setup. It was a type 1 setup going up, and you can see here basically you had the first leg here, second leg right at the end of the London session, and then you just had a straight shot up through the US session. So as you can see on pound USD, all the EMAs went straight through the price, so we know we are in a accumulation cycle. Basically, you can confirm that also on the TDI. So what does that lead us with? The last day of the week, Friday. Literally, it could lead to anything. It could lead to a trade up or down. You can see the EMAs are literally inside of that Asian range. So I mean, literally anything is possible at this point as far as a weekly goes. Now if you go up to the higher time frames, like on an hour chart, you can see that all you've been doing is basically building out a level here. Okay, so that's all you've been doing. The only good thing about this is that it's going to have a breakout, and based on the higher time frames, you're already, let's say, above the higher EMAs. So like the 50, the 200, the 800 on the 4 hour, and then also still above the higher time frames on the 1 hour. So those are all good signs for a higher movement up to go higher in price. But again, it's Friday, so literally anything can happen on Friday. And it's not really, the best possible setup that you could have for pound USD. So not really interested in trading pound USD on Friday. The other one though, euro pound. So euro pound did pretty much what we expected it to do, which was it traded higher, and essentially gave us a type 1 sell. So multi-session type 1 setup where the first leg was in the London, second leg came out of the US session, and you could see what ended up happening here. Very nice trade setup here. And so now essentially what do we expect? We have the 50, we have the 200 now above us, right? So ideally, if this, let's say if the price action behavior does something like this, we could potentially see something where we could tap on the 50 or the 200 here as a type 3 setup to sell, because we're in a market maker cycle. All right, so this would help us with the market maker cycle, and this would have been the midweek reversal here that we would like to see on Thursday. So essentially, ideally, we would like to see some sells, obviously, on euro pound. Okay, so essentially that's what we were looking for on euro pound coming into Friday, is preferably a type 3. Depending on how the rest of this Asian session goes, could be a type 2 here to go down, but definitely I would be more preferred to sell than buy on this particular pair. Okay, so that's what I would be looking for on euro pound. You got a multi-session, looks like what a multi-session M here from Tuesday's high to Thursday's high. So looking for sells would be what I would be doing on euro pound. All right, so hopefully you guys can get some trades in on the last day of the week, and then we'll have a big review tomorrow as far as how many trades could there have been throughout the entire week of the two pairs and everything like that. So we'll wrap everything up. So hope you're enjoying this week-long series as we get to dive deep into the weekly cycles and how they're developed, how they're created, and the thought process that goes into these cycles pretty much every single day as you get new data. All right, guys, if you need any other help, guys, with this, there is a new class starting on August 10th. Links are in the description. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.